Up to this is okay, fine. We need to focus mainly here. This is the functionality. After update student object, I need to focus. How to focus? Here array we are going to using. Okay, fine. That array level map I'm using. One object I need to fetch. That is the purpose I'm using here. Here I'm not focusing any index. Why? Because I'm not at all displaying. I'm going to updating. That the reason index is not at all important. So table level, if I'm going to render, I'm going to pass in the student object comma index, right? But here I'm going to using what? Only student. This student level ID, your readability purpose, I need to move to the next line. Okay. So this student ID equal to what is this one? Update student. Where it is available, this update student, we are going to using this update student is where? Update student method level I'm using. Okay. So instead of using this one, better to use some different kind of name here. Otherwise, this function, this one, both are same. It is going to confusing that one. So I'm going to using this one is OBJ, right? Better to use that kind of way. Here you can change that one. Otherwise, it may confuse that one. Now I need to use here what? Update student object. Okay. Update student object I need to use, or else here what is the name I'm going to provide it here, set update student level, what is the name I'm going to using? Up student I'm going to use it. This is the name I need to use. This is the name I need to use. So here array level one student we are going to fetching. That student, whatever the updated object is there, I'm going to matching. If it is matching, whatever the ID course name is there, based on that object you can replace. Otherwise, as it is student you can use. Once it is done, this update information array level I need to maintain, update. Otherwise, list level we cannot able to see. After modification array, whatever the input boxes are there, I need to make it as empty. This is the functionality I'm going to provide it. Okay. Now go to here and click this one. We're getting the values. Now I need to change this one, PPPP like that. I'm going to provide it and click update. Click update, but it is not refreshing. It is not refreshing. Whenever I'm going to click another kind of button, see, even though it is not updating. So we need to check console. How to check the console? Update functionality is the crucial part. Crucial part that one you need to understand. So here, before going to updating this one in the array, or else array also you can able to display whether it is updated array or not. I need to check. So console dot log. I'm going to providing what? Students array elements, comma students. Just checking purpose. Even here also I need to check. How to check? Console dot log. Debugging. Debugging. How to do? So this is what? Updated students array elements, comma. I need to provide here after update student object. I'm going to pass it. We need to check. Okay. Go back to here. Even refresh this one. Now click 100 we are getting. Here I'm going to changing this one, right? And click this update, this calling, right? Now go to the inspect, go to the console. Here, what are the update student array? Same to same it is there. It is not getting into this particular values. Here student array elements are, but it is not at all replacing this name. ABC is not at all replacing. Okay, here is the error is there. The component is changing and uncontrolled input to control. This is likely caused by the value changing, undefined. It is not workout. Whatever the functionality is there, that is not at all workout. So how to do this one? We are getting each and everything is okay, fine, but it is not workout. So map is not workout. We need to use what? Splice kind of things I need to use. Okay, splice kind of things I need to use. Now, how to splice this one, you need to understand. Okay, so this logic is map logic is not workout. So that's why I'm going to remove. Map is not workout. What other kind of methods? Yesterday I'm giving the method list. People are doing the some R&D. No, if you are no means it's not workout. For that one, splice. What the splice? What the purpose of this one? So splice method I need to use, right? How to use splice method? I'm provided yesterday JavaScript, right? Array splice. Okay, this is the one. What that one? See, what is the purpose of splice? Splice method changes the contents of an array by removing or replacing
Adding
it.
element.
So, how to provide that one? Series array is there. See, observe this one. This array level, January, March, April, June is there. February, you need to add. So that is the purpose. What is that one? Index value. Index value. So that means you need to identify the index now. You need to identify the index and you need to replace. Okay. You need to replace. How to provide? Think and tell me. Anyone? How to apply this one? Here is 0 means after that particular index, this is the 0 and 1. Okay. So splice level explanation also you can see. Explanation also you can see this one. 0 based index at which to start changing the array. Negative index count back. Okay, negative values are backward, it is going to checking. Okay, if start less than, how to find that index position, that particular element, how to find that index position? If you are going to find the index position, you can able to modify, right? Otherwise you cannot able to modify. Otherwise you cannot able to do that one. Okay, so update student functionality, we need to use splice method. So if I want to update, first I need to get the index. So according to that, I need to update. Okay, now. So I'm going to replacing entire thing. I'm going to concentrating this one. This is the area level only we need to focus. If I want to update, I need to get the index first. First think about that one. How to do that one? Okay. Here I'm going to using constant space u data means u student data u student data u student data is nothing but array. Let us assume. Okay, this array level, whatever the students array level data is there, that data I'm going to fetching and storing this one. This is the temporary array, like that you can assume. This is the original array. This is the temporary array. This original level array level elements I'm going to fetching and storing here. Okay. After that, I need to get the totally main focus is what? We need to get the index value first. Okay. So that is the reason constant student index equal to I'm going to using use student data, dot, there is a method is available. See this one, find index method is available. See this one, find index method is available. How to find that one? Student, that student level, student ID is there na? Student ID, that ID equal to, what is that one? We are going to update it. Use what is that one? UP student, right? Update student is there, right? That student I'm going to pass it. So updated student information based, it is going to find the index. That index value it is going to come into here, right? So now we are going to using this index and updated student information. I need to replace. So that is the reason. After this line, I'm going to providing here splice method. Okay. So this is the array. Now temporary array. The temporary array level based on this index, that updated student object I need to replace. So that is the reason dot splice I'm using here student index. I'm going to passing here what? Student index, comma, one object only I need to replace. That is one comma. Here, whatever the field level you are going to update it now, that data I need to use. Okay. So that means here we need to use ID. That ID is what? What is the present ID? That ID. We are already using set ID methods we are using, right? Update student dot ID, update student line number 28, 29, 29 after 30. So those things already provided. That reason I'm going to providing here, comma, name level ID, not ID, name, comma, here course. After that course, once I'm going to finishing this one, again I'm going to repeating. Once it is perfectly working, I will repeat again so that you can get the more clarity. Here I'm going to provide it. So now this is the updated array. This updated array, I need to replace original array. So that reason set students. Here I need to provide update student array. This temporary array I'm going to pass into the original array. After that, I need to use set ID is empty and set name. I need to provide empty. Next, set course. I need to provide empty. This is the way I need to provide. Even update student also, I need to provide empty. Whatever the update student we are using, set update student, right? This one also, this object also, I need to provide empty. So that reason here, what are the student update is that one also you can use and providing null. That's it. We need to check. Go to here. Where is that my application is running? Yes. Click this one. We are getting the form level, getting the data up to this is fine. Now I'm going to changing some AA. I'm going to provide it and click update. It is calling. Click OK. Where is that one? Here it is not updated. Here is not updated. So data is getting or not. This is invoking up to this is okay, right? Up to this is okay. Now debugging. How to debugging? We need to provide here that the entire data is getting or not checking purpose log. Okay. And I need to provide temp array. Your understanding purpose temp array, comma. Here is temp array is nothing but a update student data. Okay. So we are going to see that one. After that, whether index is getting or not properly, checking purpose, console dot log. Here student object index value, comma, student index. Okay, so here we are going to using like this. After that, we are going to update a student, right? After updating the temp data temporary array, I need to print debugging purpose log. Log I'm using. Log I'm using, and I need to specify it here. What this one? After update temp array. Okay, temp array means temporary array. Use student object data. I'm going to provide it. Okay, replaced or not, checking purpose. Okay, so after that, we are going to replace the original array, right? So I need to provide here console.log check original array, comma. We need to provide what? Original array is nothing but what? Update student object is the original array. Okay, this is the original array, right? Original array is nothing but students. Students. So original array is students. So original array is nothing but a set update student is we are using set students. That is the problem. It is not updating. Why it is not updating? We are going to using here updated object. We need to use here. Okay, here is I need to change set students level object. Okay, here set students level. Yes, perfect. We need to check this one. Debug. Debugging how to do, I'm going to showing here. Even JavaScript inspect level also you can use the debugging. Right now console based I'm going to checking. Console based I'm going to checking. Please observe, click this one. 100 we are using, we are getting perfect here. Up to this we need to change a only I'm using. Click OK. Click OK. Now go to what happened. It is creating the new record where third place level it is replacing. Third place level replacing. Please observe. Click update. We are getting this one. 100 record. Again, I'm using this one. Click update. What happened? Third record only. Always third record it is updating. So that means whatever the index is finding, last record only we are going to checking this one. This update student is ID also, it is matching or not. You need to check. Matching or not, you need to check. Okay. Right. Now go to here. Click this one. Click this one. More attention is required. Otherwise, these observations, explanation, difficult to understand. Okay. Now, perfect. Now go to here. I need to change one more time. I need to say this one is Siva. Click update. Click OK. It is updated. Click this one. Go to here. I need to change this one to Chandra. Okay. Now, which one it is going to updating? Which one is it updating? See, it is updated this one. Why? Because this row index it is maintaining. So ambiguity while seeing this one, that's why I'm going to delete this one. Whenever I'm going to deleting ID based, it is deleting both. Okay. Now I need to add the record one more time. So 100 in the future, if I'm going to adding any kind of value here that is already existing, I don't want to allow that kind of validations I need to provide. You will see in the coming sessions. Okay. Create. So once I'm going to create this one, that value I need to get here, right? When it is going to get something, if I'm going to modify, you can able to see. That is the reason only set ID is empty. If I'm going to provide it, that problem it is going to resolve create level also. Go to here. Where is this one? Here, right? We need to provide after updates, set IDs. I need to set empty, right? Next, set name. I need to make it as empty. Next, set course. I need to make it as a empty. Okay, now go to here. One more record. I'm going to checking here. What is that one? 300. I'm going to using. I need to provide here 300, and I need to pass here XYZ, and I need to pass here Vue.js, and click create. Click create. Yes, now we are getting perfect automatically. You don't need to use any backspace or something. Remove is not required now. It is working fine. Now I need to change this one, right? Here, click update. Click update. We are getting the record. Here I need to change the value. Chandra, click update. Yes, it is invoking. Yes, it is updated. Now this is also I need to update. Click OK. Go to here. I need to change this one here also. Chandra, click update. Click OK. Yes, it is going to update it fine. Now you need to understand one more time. That code and all you need to understand. Right. Forget about everything. Again, start. Where is the button? We are going to concentration these buttons. Okay. This place I need to go. Where it is that one? Where it is that one? This is the form. Here is the button. Okay. This button level, what I'm doing? I'm passing the ID. Go to that button method. This is the method. Okay, control and press that button name. It is going to coming here. Right. Here, what is that one? It is passing the ID. That button level we are passing the ID now. That ID is getting or not checking purpose. This alert. Line by line, I'm explaining. After that, what I'm doing? I'm going to finding that particular ID based student object. Right? Updated object. After modifying, I need to update, right? So that ID information based on that ID, whatever the data is there, that data in the array level, I need to find and matching and getting this one. Once you are going to modify something, that data, I need to change in the original ID name course level. That is the purpose I'm doing this one, right? Even I'm going to updating what student object level also, updated object level also, I'm going to pass in this one. This is the way we are done. Whenever I'm going to click, based on that ID, we are fetching the data and we are going to place in that ID value, name value, course value. Based on that, even temporary object also, we are going to update it here. After that, after modifications, we are going to click what? Update button, right? Here two places level update button is there. This is the button is this method. Okay, this method. This is the method is that one. Another kind of update is there. Here is update. This update method is what? Handle update. Handle update. This handle update button is what I'm doing, whether it is invoking or not checking purpose. This one, whatever the original array is there, that array level, all students we are going to using. This is the temporary array. Your understanding purpose. Here is to student data is temp array. Okay, that values console level also you can console. Here what I'm doing, I'm going to finding based on the update student ID array level, that's so position I'm going to identify. That is the purpose I'm using this one. But here whenever I'm going to provide it previously just up student only I'm going to provide it, but ID I need to match. That is the reason student.id equal to up student.id I'm going to provide it, so that we are going to get the index value. Once you are going to get the index value, this is the index value checking purpose. Once you are getting the index value, my temporary array level, I'm using the splice method and passing the index. One position only I'm going to update in. That's the reason one I'm using. Whatever the input box level you are entered, that data is coming through this kind of way and passing the object and replacing. That replacing information, now where it is available, temp array level. The temp array I need to replace to the original array. Then only we can able to see the list. List is coming from original array. That's the reason I need to use set student of temp array. This is the temp array. Use student means temp array. If you're confusing that one, you can replace temp array like that. Okay. So you can use and try to do this kind of way experiment. Then only you can get that one. In the tomorrow we are going to focus in the routing. I don't want to see like this. I want to see like this. One nav bar. This nav bar level, I need to see different kind of one. Create product link. Okay. Here I need to provide one more list. Product list. If I'm going to click this one, I need to display product list. If I'm going to click this one, form I need to display. Right? This kind of functionality purpose, I'm going to using routing. React routing is the one of the libraries there. So tomorrow we are going to focusing React router DOM library. We are going to focusing navigation. If I'm going to click menu level 1 link, this is the link. Whenever I'm going to click this one, corresponding page, corresponding component I need to open. Instead of going to see all our one page level, instead of doing all our one page level, we need to do what? Routing kind of one. First simple one we are going to focusing. I don't want to give this much of complex, but this is the mandatory bus. Without this kind of complex, you cannot able to develop the projects. If you are struggling right now in the coming sessions, coming applications, project development is very easy. Very easy. So that's the reason I'm going to say 90% if you are understanding this update, delete, create, rendering, nothing sad. So please practice, understand, go through the video, whatever the application is there, that application I'm going to zip except node modules. I'm sharing through the Teams. You can get it, that one, download, extract, go to inside through the command prompt. First, you need to give the command is npm install. Why? Because without node modules only, I'm going to zip. See this one. This is the way I'm going to select control A. Control A I'm going to using except node modules. Why? Because that is a lengthy kind of size. So except node modules, what I'm doing, I'm going to zip it. Go to the add-rq zip file I'm going to using, so that it is going to get what? Zip file. So this zip file you need to download and extract, so that you can get this kind of folder. Enter that one, open the command prompt, and give the first command is npm install. Why npm install? You are not at all getting the node modules now. This node modules creating purpose npm install. After that, use code space dot. You can see the code. After that, npm start. It is going to start the application. Okay.